Today is day 1 of my 21-day challenge. I'm gonna go get like a run walk-in. My ice maker is filling up because I just filled up my cup. But I am so excited for the next 21 days, doing something that I've never done before to challenge myself, and we'll talk about it throughout this video. But as you see by the title, I'm doing 21 days of Pilates plus a 15,000 step per day challenge. So for today, I think I'm just gonna get on the treadmill for about an hour, and then later this evening I'll go for an evening walk, and throughout the day I'll get a lot of steps in too, but it'll kind of really gauge kind of like my daily step intake, if you will. So I'll do about, like I said, an hour this morning and probably an hour this evening, steps throughout the day, and then I'll be able to kind of set up my, balance of how I'm getting my steps in. But after I get off the treadmill today, I'm going to do Pilates. I got super into Pilates on the last trip we just took. We just got home last night, and I did Pilates every day that we were gone, and it was so just fulfilling for me. I just felt so good every morning getting up and doing Pilates. So I am going to do that for the next 21 days. I'm not going to lift or do any other types of movement besides my steps and my Pilates. So cheers for day 1. You didn't actually think I was not going to stop in with a voiceover, did you? I love chatting with you guys, and I know a good mix of a little bit of music and a lot of talking tend to be what everyone really enjoys. So now we got the music out of the way, we got the club bumping. I decided to go outside because it was just so beautiful, and I did Pilates outside every day on vacation for 8 days, and I was just like, you know what? This just really hit me in just so many feels. It just felt good, and so I decided that I was going to take full advantage of my new love for Pilates and do a 21-day challenge just to see what I could do in 21 days. And that's when I kind of added to the mix of like, okay, I do want to make sure that I'm getting my steps in because I am used to a lot of movement, and I want to take it one step further and just kind of play around with my diet for a little bit. And here's my goals over the next 21 days. 1, obviously making sure I'm getting my steps, my Pilates, and my food in, but I'm not going to just worry about being perfect. Overall, I want to see if I can progress in Pilates. And the reason I took out the different ways that I was training is just so I can see if I can really get my body in tune and not be like super sore. Like if I'm also weightlifting, then I might be too sore to do Pilates, but I'll do between 10 minutes and 1 hour every single day. The best thing with Move with Nicole is she has such a variety of workouts from beginner, intermediate, advanced, like so many different workouts, some without equipment, some with just bands, some with bands and dumbbells. I have a 5-pound pair of dumbbells at home, which in a regular workout setting would not seem like a lot to me, but in Pilates, I think I might have to bump down to 3 in some. But then there are other movements like on day 1 with chest press where I could probably have done like 10 or 15 pounds. I'm just going to kind of see where I'm at. But overall, I just want to see where I can push myself with Pilates as a focus in 21 days. And I'm really, really enjoying these types of challenges. I'm not doing one every single month. I did one in April with my 12-3-30 challenge. If you haven't seen that video, it's linked down below. And then May, I kind of took off. I didn't really do any type of challenge. And then this is just for the last 3 weeks of June because I was gone for a little bit of June. So I'm really enjoying it. And I hope you really like this video. Give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do so. Originally, when I started this challenge, I was thinking of also adding in an element of my diet, but I quickly decided that's just too much for me to take on because I want to be committed to something that I can actually do that is challenging. So having the two components of Pilates and steps was enough for me, but I think for next month I might do that. Time to get some steps in. I am at 9,072 steps and it is 3 p.m. I've been a little bit more sedentary than normal because I was editing, I filmed my lunch, I went for a very short walk this morning, so we're gonna go for an afternoon walk. Also, these are the best freaking shorts in the world. I own 3 different colors. I will link them down below. I love them. Make sure to buy at least 1 pair. They're $20. Everyone who I tell about these, like in my real life, has bought them and been like, dude, this is the best purchase I've ever made. They're like a knockoff of the Free People shorts, but I think they're better. And they have the built-ins, so like best summer shorts ever. Make sure you go check out the link and buy yourself a pair. Okay, Joe and I are gonna go for a walk. Good morning, it's day 4. I just started my day with about 8,500 steps. And looking out my patio windows, it looks like it's going to rain. Hey Google, is it going to rain today?
Probably not. Today in Las Vegas, there's only a low chance of rain.
Anyways, it doesn't matter if it's gonna rain or not. It is Monday, day 4 of my challenge. I feel awesome. I like always feel awesome. Like, I will say though, I feel like I have to get up about 10 minutes earlier if I'm gonna walk versus run to get more steps in, but that's fine. Today, I don't know if you're gonna see my Pilates workout because I might do Pilates when I'm at work and I'm just not gonna film while I'm at work because I don't want to. If I do it tonight when I get home, then I'll share that workout with you, but during the week, I might be doing them at work. So that way I don't have to do it when I get home because it just kind of saves me some time. But, so I got my steps in today. All right, gotta go get ready, chat later. If I don't see you later today, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, day 5. I love doing these daily check-ins just for like personal accountability, but also to say, hey, I did it. So I did about 1 hour and 15 today on the treadmill. I've been doing about 1 hour 15 every morning. I feel like that's a really good way to get a big chunk of steps in. And I'm at, hang on, step check, just a touch over 11,043. I'm happy with that. I feel like the step thing kind of stresses me out a little bit if I don't get a huge chunk in the morning. I'm like active throughout the day, but I notice that my watch, unless I do like a full arm swing past my leg, doesn't count. So like if I'm holding something in this arm or pushing a grocery cart or whatever, it doesn't count my steps, which is totally fine. I'd rather have it that way than like cheat steps like some do. Like I know with the Fitbit, some people that like type on there, depending on which one. My sister's, okay, I'm just gonna say, like she sometimes tells me that when she's typing on her computer, it counts steps. So I'm glad it doesn't do that, but it's kind of annoying too because I'm getting like a lot more steps in throughout the day that it's not accounting for. So sometimes when I get home, it's happened twice, I like jump on the treadmill and walk for 20 minutes because I'm like, I'm not there and I should be. And I don't really check throughout the day. Just interesting how that works because you would think like 4,000 steps throughout the day is not hard, and I don't feel like it is. But then I get done with my day and I'm like, I moved a lot today. Where did this get accounted for? Anyways, I started my morning a little bit later today and I've been doing Pilates after my walk on the weekend, but today I'm gonna do it in the evening. Yesterday I said I was gonna do it at work and I didn't. I ended up doing it when I got home and it was downpouring. It was literally downpouring. So I just did it really quick and it was a really good workout. It was all weights. It was kind of like boot camp style almost, where I was like moving a lot and I'm like really sore. So today I'm probably gonna just like a 10-minute Pilates flow. There's a bunch of stretch ones on there, so I might do one of those. I don't know, depends how I feel when I get home, but I'm gonna make some coffee, get on with my day, and you'll see me for Pilates later and then I'll check in again tomorrow.
Pilates day 9. I've been really enjoying this, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been really hard because I do like an hour of cardio in the morning, and then I've been getting home really late from work and I'm tired and I don't want to do anything. So I've just been doing like a 15-minute express at Pilates at night, which I will share here the last week. But I feel really good. It's like that feeling of when you know you committed to something and through the harder days you still have to reach that commitment. And there's one day this week where my watch did die. I know I reached 15,000 steps, but my watch died and I did not get a photo of it. My watch, unfortunately, data doesn't save day to day like my Garmin used to. Learn that. But still very proud of myself for this week, for giving myself a challenge and taking time for myself, even though it's been kind of difficult. So got my steps in, don't know how many, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna film a little bit for Instagram and then do Pilates, and then I'll probably walk for like 15 minutes after because it's really nice outside and we have a really busy evening, so I don't have to get like too many steps in because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of steps in tonight. But I always plan to set myself up for success, because every day that I think, oh, I'm gonna get so many steps in today, ends up being like more sedentary, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have just got them all in this morning. So I'll see you in a minute when I start my Pilates.
If you ever think that these challenges are not challenging for me, you're so wrong. I share these for my own accountability, but also to inspire you, because real life happens. For me, I'm still working full time. I work about 12 hours a day. I love my job. I don't share what I do just because I like to keep some of my life private. But when I commit to this challenge, I'm like, oh, this sounds so fun. This is going to be amazing. And I'm super pumped up, right? We can all agree that that's what happens when you start anything new. You're super excited. And then life happens, curveballs start happening, and you're like, wow, this is really tiring. But when I commit to something, I make sure I follow through, because it means a lot to me to dig deep on the days I don't want to do it, or the days that are more challenging to get the workout done. So for me, committing and just saying, hey, today I'm just going to do a 10-minute ab workout or a 10-minute flow. I didn't even get to film every single day because some days I just didn't even think about it, but I did all 21 days, and I could not be more proud of myself as I'm sitting here and editing this and just realizing, like, some of these days I was working out at 8 or 9 p.m. and getting up at 3:30, which, if you haven't seen my 3:30 morning routine, that's my routine at least 5 days a week. But the weekends really made up for it, because I was able to get more in at one time and then have my rest of my day to relax and recover. But I already have a July challenge picked out, and it's not quote unquote as challenging as this. I won't be working out twice a day, but it'll still be really, really fun.
Good morning. It's day 12. Oh my God, my body is so sore. My legs, you guys, my legs are so sore. I'm like, did I just do like a heavy leg day? No, did like 15 Pilates squats. I don't understand. So I've only been doing the like 15-20 minute workouts because like they're kicking my butt. So we're doing really good on steps. I actually hit my steps by like 2:30 p.m. yesterday, which is like the earliest I've ever hit my steps. And then I just kind of like chilled the rest of the day because my legs are so sore. I like just didn't like chill, but like I did like computer work and then kind of folded laundry, and then like at 5 o'clock I was just like, I'm done for the day, like we're good.
Here is a clip of my morning steps from day 12, and then I'm going to take you into day 12 workout, which ended up being later that evening.
Okay, I decided to do something different tonight because it is getting so late and I am tired and I have like 1,000 steps to get in. I was super sedentary today. I feel like this keeps happening to me. So I have 2 goals to meet: Pilates and steps. I'm gonna do a 20-minute workout, and I'm gonna do both. Mat Pilates movements, like circuit training with 2-minute interval runs. And I'm gonna just set a timer for 20 minutes, and there we go. See, you just gotta improvise a little bit.
The only other personal goal I had for this challenge that I did not meet is I wanted to go to at least one in-person Pilates class, because there's so many of them, even at one of the gyms I go to. But I got a little intimidated. I'll be honest, I am not a big gym goer. I usually go on Sundays with my husband, but I have not in the month of June just because we were gone, and then the Pilates challenge. But that is one goal that I missed. So I might put that on my July calendar because of the challenge I'm doing for July. I might say, okay, you have to make it to at least one in-person Pilates challenge. But this was an awesome workout. Again, the HIIT style, like 15, 20-minute workouts are my favorite.
Good morning. It is day 16 of my Pilates challenge. And if I'm being completely honest with you, no part of me wants to work out this morning. I got to bed so late last night. We celebrated my husband's birthday and we were out late, and I ate a ton of sushi, and I just don't feel like doing this. Yesterday I got home from work and like really quickly did just an ab workout. A Pilates ab workout. It was like 10 minutes. Did not film it. So I don't have any footage from day 15, and day 14 actually worked out with a friend, didn't film it, but I did get my days in, I did get my steps in, but I'm just tired. And that's the thing with challenges, is I feel like when you like commit to it, you're super motivated, and then there becomes days where you're just like, I don't want to. But I commit to things, so I do them. Sure, I could take a rest day, but I won't, because I said I was gonna do this for 21 days. And I'm not like tired of Pilates, but I feel like if I was doing something different today, it would kind of like help get me out of this I don't want to do anything mood. But I know once I get going, those workouts you don't feel like doing end up being the best ones. That's what I'm telling myself. So I'm getting super hydrated. I'm gonna do my joggo run. Super hydrated because I had so much rice last night, and I did have soy sauce, and I just feel like I'm just carrying like 15 extra pounds in my face because of all the salt. So regardless, it's gonna be a great workout because I'm gonna be fueled for it. I didn't film anything last night. I know I said at the beginning of this video I'd probably film like a flex weekend. I probably won't. We're going to sushi again tonight, I think. So it's like our favorite, our absolute favorite. So I've put off this workout for like 30 minutes by telling myself I don't want to do it and thinking of all these things that I should do, like the dishes and folding laundry. But it's 7:05. We're gonna do it. Let's go. Proof that I'm actually doing it.
I wanted to quickly share about Joggo again because I know I've talked about it a lot, but in case you are new, after I ran my ultra marathon in March, I was really burnt out, didn't feel like running, and got Instagram added, like it caught me. It was like this app called Joggo, Joggo, and it is basically a guideline app where you do an assessment when you start, and then it assesses where your running is. I actually went way slower because I didn't want it to because I was burnt out of running. I didn't want it to be like crushing me. Anyways, and then it basically every single week you do an assessment. Well, no, every 2 weeks you do an assessment, and then it pushes you up into different levels. So I have like a 30-minute run a week. I have a 30-minute run plus intervals a week. And then on Saturdays, I do my long runs. And you can pick any day you want, but it just gives you 3 workouts a week. And then sometimes it gives you weight workouts, body weight workouts, etc. I have never done those just because I'm always doing my own thing. But if you are someone who wants to start running or just need a guideline to give you an extra boost, it's a great app. This is not sponsored by any means. They don't know who I am, but I really love the app, so I continue to promote it. And I've had a lot of people on Instagram tell me that they downloaded it and did the trial and really like it. It's just a different form of accountability, and I'm really thankful for it because it did keep me running, because honestly, I was ready to hang it up. Just after that last race, I was so fried. But anyways, on to day 20.
Good morning. I'm actually filming a 3:30 a.m. morning routine right now, but it's the second to last day of my challenge, and I wanted to do a quick step check where I've been, because I did not film the last 3 days. Today is Wednesday, so I didn't film the last 2 days. Monday I worked out with a friend. Yesterday I just did a quick ab Pilates workout. It was like 15 minutes. It was awesome. But I'm ready for something else. I'm ready for July to start so I can start something else. But quick step check, and then I'm gonna get on with this morning routine. You can check that out. I just posted it if you haven't seen it yet.
Editing this, I can really see the changes my body has made. From day 1 to day 20, I feel like it's very apparent that my body is more toned, my core is more tight, you can see different lines in my legs. It's just really fascinating to me to think like this came from steps and Pilates. Nothing extreme in that sense, because both of them are very low impact exercises. So I had popped up a question box over on Instagram the other day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, at Flourishing Miranda. But I asked people if they had any workout questions for me: shoes, clothes, exercises, Pilates, whatever, like workout questions. And I got a lot of great questions, but one that I did not answer over on Instagram that I wanted to answer today in today's video is someone said, as you are trying to get pregnant right now, which by the way, we are, what are some things you're doing for your pelvic floor? And one of the things that I stopped doing as much as running, and I've started incorporating things like Pilates and just more core things. And I feel like this is really going to help me. It's not exactly all pelvic floor exercises, but having a strong core and a strong lower back, I think is very, very important. And that's very important to me right now in the stage of life that I'm in, because I've always had a weaker lower back and a weaker core. And hey, it's because I'm not working it as hard as I probably should. And just seeing, the results I've got on this challenge is keeping me motivated to keep it up. So when I do get pregnant, I'm ready.
Good morning. It's the last day of my Pilates challenge. I'm excited. Today is the last day of my 21-day challenge. And it's awesome. I made it. I did it. The results have been absolutely amazing. I want to quickly say that I don't weigh myself, so I don't know what my starting weight was or what my ending weight was. It's just a choice. I just feel like either I'm gonna jump on the scale and be really excited I like the number, or I'm gonna be like, that's it. So I make the choice to not weigh myself. But the results of this challenge have been amazing. I can now straighten my legs again when I do like laying like leg curls. My knees used to be like this and I would do raises, and now they are completely straight. I can straighten my legs again and touch my toes. When it comes to ab exercises, that is the biggest thing I've noticed next to my core strength. My core has been incredible. I have toned up. I know a lot of people don't like that word, but I have really toned up, especially my core, my arms, my shoulders, my legs. I have just been loving these results. If you want to continue to see what I do for my next couple challenges in July and August, you will have to subscribe, because I do have some fun things planned, and I try to switch it up every so often when I know we're going to be home for a whole month and not traveling a whole bunch. But even if we do travel, this is something I can do while traveling. Not Pilates, but my next challenge. So you definitely subscribe. Let's go get into the last day, and then I'll come back in and check in with you.
The picture that you're looking at right now is my before. This picture was taken the week before my race. I was so bloated and puffy and just not feeling well. And then now this other picture is 3 months later after my Pilates challenge. So I've gone through the 12-3-30 challenge in April, where I did 12-3-30 every single day for the month of April. If you don't know what that is, you can find that video linked down below. And then for May, I just kind of did my own thing. I didn't do 12-3-30 every day, but I did it most days, and then went back to weight training a lot, and then now my Pilates challenge. And results don't happen overnight, but consistency will bring you the results you want.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you to do your own Pilates challenge, or some challenge of the sorts, maybe a 15,000 challenge, maybe a 10,000 step challenge. But doing the two together was really, really challenging. Next month, I'm just doing one thing, and we're gonna keep it kind of simple, but yet challenging. I will see you next month in another challenge video, but of course I post every single week, and you can check out all my other videos if you're new here as well. If you want to see the last challenge I did, you can see that. It's linked here in this video. I walked every day for 30 days, and I did the 12-3-30 challenge, and I loved it. Since I started that challenge, my body has changed so much, because I stopped running super amount of miles and really focused more on weight training and now Pilates and walking. And I really have been loving the changes I've seen in my body, and I love sharing that with you guys. It keeps me accountable when I do these challenges, but hopefully I inspire you as well. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye-bye.